kọ̀ọ̀mù nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí nǹkan tó bá fi mú kí 21 days ultimatum mú expire báyìí indefinite strike yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ automatically wọ́n ní kẹ́ ẹ máa wò ó ìjọba àpapọ̀ tí ìbá ṣe pé àwọn olóṣèlú wa ya ìkà àtọ̀dájú èèyàn ẹni ibi tí ń pọnmọ́ rẹ̀ léèwọ̀ sẹ́nitọ̀ ẹ̀yọ̀ kan nígbà wọ́n fún wọn ní àwọn nǹkan tó ń fún wọn gba 100 million naira ẹ̀wá ní kí mọ̀lẹ́bí kan mọ̀lẹ́bí méjìlá kọ́ mọ̀ pín àpò rẹ̀ sí kan èèyàn kan ṣoṣo ń gba 100 million mọ̀lẹ́bí odidi kan láyàbẹ̀yẹ ọmọ tó bí òun àgbà òun ẹjẹ́ àwòkìní náà ẹjẹ́ àfojúsùn kò wọ́ ẹ̀yin ọmọ Nàìjíríà ṣé bá sì máa mọ̀ ọba lọ náà ní ṣé bá sì mọ̀ ọba lọ ní tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá láǹfààní àti pè wọlé 07010100849 ẹgbẹ́ òṣìṣẹ́ ti dúpọ̀ báyìí pé ẹ̀yin náà wò láti bẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ yẹ̀wọ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ owó ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn òbí ní kìíní yóò padà sí ìgbà tí kálukú ò bá rówó ilé ẹ̀kọ́ san mọ́ kálukú gbogbo àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ fẹsẹ̀ gbálẹ̀ káàkiri títì kò ní sí àyè àti kàwé mọ́ ìjọba àpapọ̀ àwọn èèyàn báyìí àwọn kan wọ́n sì ń rúdú láìpẹ́ yìí tí àwọn ajínigbé gbé 200 million wọ́n bẹ̀ fáwọn fi yọ̀ǹda wọn ṣé ẹ rò pé téèyàn bá wà lákàtà ajínigbé ó rọrùn ni kí ni ìjọba wa ń ṣe báyìí sí irú àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tẹ́ gbé yìí ẹ dákun ìnira ló ń kó bá àwọn aráàlú tí ìbá ṣe pé àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ asùn náà ti lè bọ́ tàpétò tẹ́ ẹ bá fi lè gbà káwọn ọmọ kọ̀ǹtúrò sùkúù owó ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ò ní easy àti san ó ti di private university nù o ẹni tó ń san bíi 20 kìíní kan tẹ́lẹ̀ yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí san 800,000 ní o torí ibi táwọn ti rówó nù ẹjẹ́ ò bá ti rówó ẹ̀sán kókó ọmọ ẹ̀kọ́ gbogbo responsibility ìjọba àpapọ̀ ilé ìjọ ń gbìyànjú àti sáfù yìí ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ mú ayé ni àwọn aráàlú láàrin asùn láwọn ò gbà pé kí ìjọba àpapọ̀ pé responsibility wọn tó fẹ́ yẹ̀ ẹ́ lẹ́hùn wọ́n tẹ̀wájú pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ kọ́mọ́ privatize àwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga wọ̀nyí èyí ò báwọn àwọn ẹgbẹ́ kìíní ìsìn báyìí ẹgbẹ́ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ táwọn náà tètè tọ́ lè fọmú yìí kí ni ìdí tí sẹ́nitọ̀ kan fún ọgbà 100 million tẹ̀sí ní kí ìdílé méjìlá pín báàgì ráìsì ẹyọ kan lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà àtàjọ wà yìí sápàrọ̀ òfin ga jù kan lọ ní àbúṣanwó orí jù mí lọ àbí ilé ìwé tó lọ kẹ́lẹ́ mi àbí ẹ̀dàkùn ẹja wo àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yìí bí kíní ọ̀hún ṣe ń lọ yìí 100 million àmọ̀ pé àti báàgì ráìsì kan fún ìdílé méjìlá àwọn tó ń ṣèjọba lọ́wọ́ lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí èmi ò mọ bọ́n ṣe ń ronú o wọ́n sì mọ bọ́n ṣe ń ronú torí tí wọ́n bá mọ bọ́n ṣe ń ronú àwọn òní mọ́ sí wọn ò ṣe mọ pípa ìgbé ráìsì méjìlá láàrin àwọn olóṣèlú kó fáwọn aráàlú 100 million tó jẹ́ pé ọ̀dọ̀ tí wọ́n á rò pé ó sì wọ́n kò nǹkan tó dáa fúnra wọn wọ́n ń jẹ yín wọ́n ń sọ ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀ síta fáwọn tálíkà wọn ò tiẹ̀ tún jẹ́ tó rọrùn fáwọn tálíkà gan bẹ́ẹ̀ bá bòde pé ẹ̀fẹ́ fi ẹ̀hónú hàn lórí ohunkóhun ìṣe wọn ó tún yọ ọlọ́pàá tì yí táwọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí yọ̀gbọ́n ti yàn pẹ̀lú àwọn DSS ibo làwọn bọ̀rọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà lọ indefinite strike yìí bọ́n sì ni wọ́n ṣe é ibi tí ó lágbára dé kò ní sí ààyè fún ìrìnnà ọkọ̀ ìgbòkèdìgbodò ọkọ̀ ẹ̀mọ̀ fẹ́ tíráàbù ní ohun gbogbo ẹ̀ pátá kò ní sí ààyè fún o kò sì ní sí iléeṣẹ́ ìjọba kankan tí ó ṣiṣẹ́ àbẹ́ẹ̀rí pé ó lẹ́tìkẹ́ yóò ní àgbà pọ̀ àwọn ìjọba yìí wọ́n ti lérò wọ́n sì ti lọ́kàn pé táwọn bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ẹbí ká ti tàn wọ́n ni ká bá sọ̀rọ̀ dúdùn fún wọn ó dà ìkọ́rọ̀ dúdùn wọn ó ti ń délẹ́bù pé òfẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́ báyìí o ọlọ́run bá àmì ó ṣàtúnfún wa táà bá wo ojú aago wa tàbá wà á kó wa á kò ti kó apàkámọ́ra lórí ètò ní ètò ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń lọ òun náà láwà fún tọjọ́ tòní láti ìkànnì amóhùnmáwòrán Wisdom Yard náà láti ń kàn sí yín adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn tó ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí ètò adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ilé iṣẹ́ tó ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí ètò King Victor Nigeria Limited adúpẹ́ o ilé iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe nàpa adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ tí náà gbogbo àwọn tó ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa táà dárúkọ náà adúpẹ́ pé òkun gbogbo àwọn tó kíá lórí ètò náà àkí ẹ̀yìn náà púpọ̀ àní ní àǹfààní àti kọjá àkóta wa ìtorí pé àkókò ti kọ́ àpapọ̀mọ́ra bẹ́ẹ̀ ni adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ oníyàn adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ lọ́bẹ̀ gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ bá fẹ́ jẹ́ náà ẹ̀kọ́ ìbínú lágbára Ọlọ́run lágbára láwùrábí a ó tún fi ire pàdé lórí àkọ́tún ètò yín ètò ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń lọ tó bá di ní ọ̀la láṣẹ àláwùrábí Ọpẹ́yẹmí Oyinwọlá náà ló kọ tèmi láṣẹ àláwùrábí a fi ire pàdé tó bá di lọ́la bá díẹ̀ bá fẹsẹ̀ halẹ̀ báyìí ire ní wà o ire ní tèmi àti yín ire o ire gbàngbà ó dàbọ̀.
Olamide, Tasha, others don react to tori of singer Mohbad death. Ogbonge musician and record label YBNL CEO wey be Olamide Adedeji, wey many pipo sabi as Olamide, don react to the tori wey dey fly up and down about the death of musician Oladimeji Oloba, wey pipo sabi as Mohbad. Na on Tuesday evening tori begin trend on social media say di Nigerian artist don kpai. Reality TV star Tasha also post about di tori so. Details of the tori never clear and no official confirmation don come out from im management or im family. However, plenty of im fans, other musicians and Nigerians don dey react to the tori of im death as dem mourn and send tribute on social media. Some pipo wey dey close to am don tok say na ear infection na kill am, and others dey tok say na poison. Im popular for im hit songs wey include Feel Good and KPK wey be Kokpoke, with Renix wey dem nominate 3 times for 2023 Headies Award. Dis na Glory Olozulu wey dey report for Wisdom.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching WYTV. I'm Ahmed Abbas Olatunji, and this is another edition of News Review today. And you know I will do it on News Review. We'll talk about the headlines that made up the newspaper. We'll read it out and go on a short commercial break. And when we come back, we come to do justice to some of the headlines. So I'm not alone on the studio this morning. I have with me.
Good morning, everybody. It's a good morning today, but thank God we have Nokpa about mixture.
Exactly. So, you know, I will do it every day on News Review. We are going to be looking at the headlines one after the other, as I'm starting with Vanguard newspaper. 2023 budget in danger as crude output crashes by 4. Mexico City airport shooting leaves 2 police injured. Then on Punch, post-subsidy talks, Labour threatens indefinite strike, gives 1 week ultimatum. Nigerians to start clearing goods from Cotonou Port, customs. Crisis rocks Ondo cabinet, Akeredolu fires deputies media aide. Then on Daily Post, Nigeria air suspension, aviation experts, CSOs move next move. Evans won't fall if you arrest Peter Obi, Loretta Onochie to DSS and police. Biafra, sit at home in Southeast has ended. COAS Lagbaja will give attention to development of satellite towns. FCT Minister Wike. These are the headlines that made up the newspapers of today. We are going on a short commercial break, and when we're back, we'll talk more about the headlines. Stay tuned.
Nokpa for management of power.
All right, you're welcome back from that short commercial break, and you know it's Nokpa Abbas that is sponsoring this particular show. And if you're just joining us, it's still News Review on WYTV. So the first one we are going to be looking at today, Toyosi, is about these bandits sack 15 communities in Taraba Monarch Lament. In Taraba State, I think this thing has been going on and on times without number now.
Not only in Taraba State, in all those north side.
No, you know, I'm talking about Taraba.
Okay.
It is not the first time the monarch will be, you know, explaining this to the news that they can't sleep, they can't do this, they can't do that. But this one that happens actually, you know, made the monarchs to come out strong to the government that they should come to their rescue, and this is getting too much.
Meanwhile, he has been lamenting before that the federal government should interfere. But I'm not sure the federal government and the security agencies are getting this information, because if it happens that they are getting it, they should have taken action.
Well, bandits at the district head of Gafurum community in Bali local council of Taraba State, Mohammed Gamfuru, has lamented complete takeover of 15 communities in the council by bandits. Gamfuru, who narrowly escaped from one of the communities with his wives and children, said the bandits are in the community roaming around freely. Can you imagine? In a country that has a governor, that has even in Taraba State, there is a governor, there is chairman, there is councillor, and they could see nothing to do about this particular community of bandits roaming about without anybody. Like they are just free in that community without anybody challenging them. That what are you looking for? And you know that is one of the reasons why I said I think the innovation of Amotekun is a very good thing to Southwest, because people are not really seeing the work of Amotekun. But me, I know that they are really working, because talking about all this bushy area that is in Southwest, Amotekun has placed different security agencies there so that you understand. I think this is what they need in the northern part of Nigeria and stuff. What do you think?
Yeah, you are right. I think they need to get some other security personnel aside the Nigerian army and the policemen.
You understand?
There has to be a local one too, that they will be able to look into every nook and crannies of that state and to be able to fish out the bandits. Imagine bandits roaming about freely
without anybody challenging them.
In the state that has monarch.
I'm telling you. Well, the monarch lamented that the situation is making Governor Agbu Kefa's dream of bringing his military background to bear in addressing the security challenges in the state of marriage. According to him, hundreds of people from the communities are in custody of the kidnappers. Why those lucky to have escaped from the areas have taken refuge in Garubachid, the administrative headquarters of the chiefdom. Imagine. So they are roaming about, just kidnapping people anyhow. And there's one thing I don't understand. Kidnapping people, are they expecting ransom from their families or from the federal government? That is what I don't know.
There was a time that there is one governor that said, I think Kaduna governor then, that he said these bandits are using that's their own source of business. Like they are using kidnapping to
make
get money. Yes.
Wow.
And for that governor to have said that, he has given those bandits more shoulder pad to behave anyhow they want.
Well,
because they feel like if they should kidnap, they are going to get ransom in return. If not ransom, they will get food items and other stuff.
What I see on this is that our president is coming back soon to Nigeria. You know, he has been out of the country for...
And I'm very sure there will be some officials that will relate this to him, that this is what has been happening. I'm
very sure President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will know what to do about the security, you know, aspect of Nigeria. And for those of you staying in Taraba, most especially this community, you guys should look, you should watch out, because if something like that is going on in a community, I think the best thing for you to do is just to be indoor, so as not to get into their hands.
Even if they are indoor, they will still go and attack them.
But we have not seen any news that they've been.
There was a news last week whereby bandits they went to a mosque.
Wow.
They killed clerics and one vigilante man.
Wow.
They killed them inside a mosque while they were praying.
Wow. Well, the monarch said bandits attempted to abduct him and members of his family severally, but escaped and was compelled to relocate from the area with his family. He said, "We have no option than to run away from our towns and villages to safe areas because the bandits are in large numbers and armed with AK-47 guns." Where are they getting these guns? At least we have borders. Even if they are importing the ammunitions, we have borders. How did they, pass through the borders? I don't understand.
These people, they have informants everywhere.
Hey, God of mercy.
Everywhere. So there's no how they will not have access to all those guns. Even if you see these guns that these bandits are carrying, like it is much more, I don't know how to say it, it's much more higher than the one our policemen are using.
Wow. The bandits treat abductees as slaves. They claim they chain and force them to carry loads. Whenever they are moving to another base or location, the traditional ruler called on relevant authorities to, as a matter of urgency, put mechanisms in place to address the situation, as the bandits had in the last 1 week abducted many, including women and children, in his domain. He added that 6 victims from the communities regained freedom after paying 7 million naira ransom. Wow. Other persons from the communities who spoke to the news pleaded with the state governor, Dr. Agbu Kefas, to use his military background to reach out to the bandits. Now they are already collecting ransom from the people of the community. And a family paid 7 million naira just to come out of their...
Just a family. Imagine if each family should not pay 7 million naira. It's going to be a huge amount of money for those bandits, and they would not want to back off. But
there is something I don't understand. Where are we going in this country exactly? Every day by day, you're looking for what to eat and still paying ransom for kidnappers. And this kidnapping thing has been, upgrading day by day.
Day by day, yeah. And the issue of couples that were kidnapped also, the family, they said they've already paid 30 million naira, but now those kidnappers were still demanding for
200 million
naira.
And
they said, according to the family of those people that they kidnapped, they said the
Everyone needs a hero like Nokpa.
After Nokpa,
it is always Nokpa.
Nokpa for management of power.
You're welcome back from that short commercial break, and you know Nokpa Abbas is the sponsor for this show. We are still talking about the bandits trying to get ransom from people of a community in Taraba State, and we are looking at the measures federal government should take. It seems that the state government is not doing anything, or maybe they are trying, but they cannot, apprehend them.
I think the chief of army staff, Lieutenant Taurid Lagbaja, should also do something, because there was a news also yesterday that he said the rate in which Boko Haram operates, it has been reduced.
Yes.
And people in those states, they are now working, they are back to their businesses.
Okay.
I think they should also, maybe Taurid also should deploy troops to that Taraba state. So far, we have not been deploying troops to Niger to go and fight war.
But I see this as these kidnappers. They are just brothers to Boko Haram. So I don't see any difference in Boko Haram and kidnappers, because what is there? At least they are
Boko Haram, they killed, like they don't collect ransom. But kidnappers or bandits, they will kidnap and they will request for ransom.
Well, confirming the development, spokesperson of Taraba Police Command, Abdullahi Usman, said the command has come up with a joint patrol to arrest the situation. He said the joint patrol comprises the military, police, hunters, and the vigilantes with the collaboration. Usman said the team will soon flush out the bandits who have been making life unbearable for the people. He said last Friday, the commissioner of police drafted more men to join that operation. He briefed them at the headquarters before drafting them, and more men will also be sent to beef up the operation. So I think they are now working on how to, do things about the kidnapping and all. So this is what I want to tell the people staying in this community. They should just try and stay indoor for now. They should suspend any commercial
place.
Yes, so as to have a good life, because after abducting them, it is just ransom they will be asking for, and if they didn't have money for the ransom, it's either they kill them or they turn them to their slaves. So I think the best thing for you is to just stay safe out there if you are in this community in Taraba State. Now let's move on to the next one we are going to be talking about today. It's actually a sad Tuesday yesterday, whereby Nigeria lost an artist, an hip-hop artist, an Afrobeat singer, popularly known as To Moh Bad. Yesterday it was something that is shocking to everybody in Nigeria, and I say RIP to Moh Bad, because I was not in a good mood since yesterday, but I don't have a choice, because it is who giveth that taketh. So we say rest in peace, Moh Bad. Nigerian singer Moh Bad dies at 27 age of Nigerian artist Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, aka Moh Bad, is dead. It was being stated yesterday in every news headline that Moh Bad lost his life in 27 years old. Wow.
When the news broke out yesterday, like, it was shocking, because no one saw it coming that Moh Bad is going to die of that age, like 27.
I'm telling you.
It's very young.
So many things have been happening to this boy, to this artist for the past 3 years now. He has been having issues with his record label management, and he has been saying it online that even there was a video that happened sometimes last year, whereby Moh Bad was saying if he dies that Naira Marley should be responsible for his death. And there are a lot of tests and results that he's going through a lot. Maybe he's an hypertensive patient. Some people said he's taking drugs, too much of drugs, that is affecting his brain and all sorts of things. But then, no matter what it may be, he's dead, and it has been confirmed that he's. I think they are even trying to bury him in Ikorodu. There was something that happened this morning at the burial ground where they want to bury him. Guys, youth of that street were asking for money. I was not asking myself, why are you demanding for money before they could, bury the corpse? I was so amazed that why are people so heartless? You don't understand. Like, how much do you want to get before they can bury someone? They need to pay you money.
They also, that's their means of surviving also,
So they are praying for people to die, so that they
are praying for people to die, okay. But at least so far that they need a space to bury him. We also have. But
I think that place that was being stipulated for the burial was meant for.
It doesn't matter. there will be some people that will need to clear the space for them.
That
and
one
okay,
is,
you are free to come and use
if you
this.
want to clear space, there's so many people that can do that one even freely. The space they want to use.
But you know, there is no space that you won't see anybody that will be in charge.
See, let's call a spade a spade. You see, there are things that happen in Lagos that me I won't all this omonile of a thing. I don't see it as a good thing. Not even talking of someone that lost his life, a young boy. Why will you, as a youth, you are supposed to even help in doing things there, not you trying to stand there. I was some of the voices that were there saying, you don't understand, like they are even saying it as if no, they must collect money.
Those people, they've lost their conscience. They believe anybody that dies has gone. So their own is just to make money.
I don't know. Then we have to. I mean, you don't need to behave like you are not human. You know, there are some things that they don't need to tell you before you know. In a situation like this, I think the youth, they should be able to come together and stop all this act, because the person that died was it was very painful. Talking about the family, the Nigerian music industry, all the artists, his friend, and everybody still mourning and his death, and you are there saying that you cannot bury him here until you pay so. I think the government should come into this. They should arrest all these boys. That's my own. Because I don't see any reason for them paying them for any ransom. In the comment section, they said, good morning, you are welcome from Ayekale or Remiji Bajo. Thank you. If na security, this recent government won't made them do am abeg. Bandits are really torturing people in the northern part of Nigeria. Adisawa, he said, good morning to you too. Sikiru Yusuf said, good morning to you. Someone said, may his soul rest in peace. That's what we are saying. Mohbad, it was a very shocking thing to old Nigeria.
And but when the news came out yesterday, different rumors has been going on that he had ear infection, that they poisoned him.
Someone
stuff
said
like that.
they used juju to touch him in the Ikorodu
so
after his
different
performance.
rumors will just start coming out.
But the most important thing is how will I put it? Of all the rumors, he is dead.
He's dead.
And he's not waking up. That's
people,
the mystery.
it is not all that glitters that are gold. You know, like seeing him as a celeb, they would think he's not facing anything. But inside of him, he had a lot of things.
No, this is not the matter of he's not facing anything. It is clear to everybody that Mohbad is having challenges. Mentally, physically, spiritually. He even said
there will be some people that will be against him. That will be like, because they asked him for help, he's not doing it. Meanwhile, he has something that is battling with inside of him.
I'm telling you.
But those people now, they would have realized that it's not that he purposely not attending to
but do you know that Mohbad has a son? He had a son 5 months ago.
Yeah, I think I saw it on the internet too.
And even the girlfriend, the Mohbad girlfriend, his baby mama, was trying to say he had already, she had passport for the son already, that they are traveling out of the country. That Mohbad said they should just go out of the country and leave him to face his own battle with him by himself. That he doesn't want anything to happen to his boy. The name of the boy is Liam, and I'm very God. It's a saddening thing because even the girl.
There's another thing. They said he was just planning to get a Range Rover this week.
Wow.
This weekend.
And he has a Canada tour.
The death has taken him away.
He's going to his Canada tour by October.
Imagine.
So
all those plans now, it has been jeopardized.
Well, the former Malian record signee reportedly died yesterday, Tuesday, at the age of 27. Music executive Ovi shared the sad news on his X page, Ovi, on Tuesday evening. Confirmed Mohbad is dead. Sad day. That's what he posted on his X account that he tweeted yesterday. Also, Nigerian rapper Olamide Adedeji, popularly known as Olamide Bado, shared a cryptic message on his X handle, an old video of Bella Shmurda saying Mohbad was battling mental health issues recently resurfaced online minutes after the reported death of the singer. Some of the popular songs of the singer include KPK, Peace, Koma Jensun, Pariwo, and many more. Information